ho, ho! Merry Christmas! You're listening to episode 248 of the Nintendo Powercast. I'm your host, N64 Josh. Player 2, Eric. What's up, dude?
Hey, it's what is going on, NPC fam? It's your boy, Hate Zero, your hero.
Crawler, what's up, my guy?
Hey, how's it going? And it's Crawler coming at you.
That-a-boy. Guys, if that music you're hearing right now is from On Being Human, check them out on Spotify and YouTube. This is an unofficial Nintendo podcast. And if you'd like to get yourself a free book from Audible, head on over to audibletrial.com/NPC. Pick up something awesome like Blood, Sweat, and Pixels, or Ready Player One. Chair I'm sitting in from OP Seat. Head on over to n64josh.com/OP Seat. Automatically save $10 at checkout. And lastly, you want to get my book, Another Castle. Came out almost a year ago. I finished writing it almost a year ago. n64josh.com/Another Castle. All right, check it out. Hey, you know what? Let's get to the announcements.
Hey, listen.
All right, we're going to announce some other people's content right now because that's what we're doing. There's an incredibly cool interview/news story on IGN talking about the history of Nintendo in Sweden. You guys anybody catch this?
I didn't watch it. I read it because I was at work at the time.
I think I saw something highlighting it. I haven't clicked on it yet either.
You got to check it out. It's super, super good. Mm-hmm. I'll try to get a link in the show notes. I probably won't, but it's on IGN. I
like the honesty, you know.
If he sends it to me, I'll get it in the show notes. So it's just it's a matter of if he can get it in Discord enough, and I'll get it on there.
Yeah. So it's super cool though. If you guys like Nintendo history at all, highly recommend going and checking it out. It's really cool. It's kind of inspiring, and you get to see the way this guy got business going for his he basically told Nintendo he was a big distributor. He wasn't. He just had a store. That's it.
He had a dream though, and without him, gaming outside of Japan may have looked completely different.
Yep. Absolutely. So really worth checking out. It's on IGN. You'll be able to find it. It's worth check it out. Other announcements. Not this Friday. Next Friday. I believe. When is Christmas?
I feel like
Christmas
you were a little premature with all that ho stuff.
2 weeks from today is Christmas Eve. So
hang on.
So 15 days.
There's going to be an episode.
So the 20th. The 20th, guys. We're singing Christmas carols right here on twitch.tv/N64Josh. Come hang out, get some eggnog, get some holiday cheer, and we're going to be singing things like Wham! All right? Mariah Carey.
So if you're still in the challenge, avoid the stream.
No, it's
no,
okay.
It has to be the official. It has to be the official. That's
I haven't heard it yet. I've heard Good Charlotte's, but not I haven't heard the real one yet. So I'm still in the fight. Okay? So, the 20th, come hang out. I think we're even going to have some charity stuff going. If you guys want to donate to a charity, I will have a charity up. Either somebody, I saw recently Run Jump Stomp tweeting out something for somebody that was in need, so I might just grab that link, and that's what we'll raise some money for. Come hang out. Next Friday night, let's shoot for 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's 10 o'clock Eastern. I know. You guys will be okay, though.
It's a Friday.
It's a Friday. Yeah.
Yep.
Coming out. I'll have my guitar.
Oh, that's Star Wars night.
Oh, you chose poorly.
The 21st is the new date of the Christmas stream. Yep. 21st is the new date. So
that seems better.
Saturday.
It's a Saturday.
You can do it in the afternoon too if you want to. Then
Saturday, maybe 6. I don't know.
Stay tuned next week. We'll let you know the.
We'll have the exact date. We make this stuff up as we go.
I saved it though.
You did. Thanks for that. And like I said, we will do a little charity event during that stream as well. Raise some money for somebody in need, just because it's that time of year. So I think I'll let you guys know too. I've been on the hunt for work. I've mentioned it on here. I've had some interviews. Things are actually looking pretty good. You still got any leads for me, whatever, let me know. But that being said, starting the last 2 weeks of December, we're going to get kind of back onto a normal Twitch streaming schedule for the last 2 weeks. Finish out the year strong. Get to spend some more time with you guys. It's been a lot of interviews that the show has been getting moved around because of different meetups I've been going to and all that stuff. So, yeah.
I have a suggestion for you to get back on track.
Yeah.
In celebration, was that 2-year anniversary of Xenoblade? You need to go get Dragon Quest 11, and that's what you play on stream, and you beat the game.
I could start it, but it's on my Christmas list, so I don't think I can go purchase it right now. So, but I could start it. We could finish Pokemon.
Yeah, because you got 10 hours in the demo to play. So.
Yeah, so that's 3 weeks of streaming for me. All right, hey, let's talk about what we've been playing. All right, Eric, how much Nintendo you been playing on this Nintendo podcast?
Boy, what have I been playing since? When did we talk last? What year is it? I played a little bit more Pokemon, but I was pretty focused on Star Wars, and then I got stuck trying to play some Rage 2 on Game Pass. There's just too much. There's just too much there. It's just too much. So just Pokemon for me right now. Wait, no, that's not true. I played Killer Queen Black. Boom, nailed it. Nice. Recovery.
Nice. Speaking of Killer Queen Black, next Friday, I'm gonna be doing a little short interview with them, so there'll be a little short podcast coming out.
Are you talking about Friday the 20th again? Did we not already fix this?
It is Friday the 20th, but it's in the morning. So
okay, all right.
It's in the morning. So there we go. Crawler, what you been playing? Everything?
I have been playing a little bit of everything. I've some more Master Chief Collection, or Reach, I guess, on PC. Some Control, because I do want to kind of get through that game before Thursday here with the Game Awards coming up. I played some Killer Queen Black. I don't know what day that was, with Cryptic, our resident expert in Killer Queen Black in the Discord. He and I jumped in some games together, and I put in. I've had Shovel Knight back up open yesterday before the update came out today. So I'm not very far in that game, so I just need to I think that's a game, if I sat down and just focused on it, I could run through it hopefully pretty quickly. I know it's a challenging game, it can be, but I think it's 3 different, or now it's 5 different games or whatever, but just kind of sit down and focus on playing some of that original stuff in the original treasure trove, and then check out some of this new stuff here pretty soon is what I want to do. But there's lots of stuff that's added or coming up here soon, so we'll talk about what we saw today in the Indie World Direct. But that's kind of what I've been doing, is playing a little bit of everything.
Cool. I touched my Switch very little. I think I played Pokemon once last week on stream, and then I switched to Halo, I think.
You've been doing a lot of Halo recently.
Yeah, it's so fun. I still like it. And okay, you're not gonna believe this. Dragalia Lost has a Mega Man event going on right now, and so I was like, oh, I want this. And then I realized, oh, you got to get through level 2-1.
You actually have to play the game?
So I had to play the game. So it's actually not that bad of a game. I even played a little raid with some people. I was like, if I played mobile games, this would probably be the one I'd play. Is it easy enough to play, like they say, with just your thumb and just sitting there, or are you playing 2 hands? Just with my thumb. It's fine. It actually worked pretty well. You could think, I don't know why Blizzard hasn't made a Diablo game like this, honestly. They could probably wait, aren't they? Isn't there a Diablo mobile coming out?
I think that's what upset people last year.
It upset a lot of people.
Oh, sorry. Redacted. Is that
hashtag Blizzard lied?
Oh, great. Anyway, little 4-man raid or whatever. It was enjoyable. But then I had to do more to unlock Mega Man, and I was like, I can't do any more right now. I can't do anything.
How long do you have to do it?
I think it ended yesterday, but I'm not positive. Maybe
Well, that's an interesting partnership though with Capcom to do that then.
yeah, they've done. I think they had. I think they did a partnership with Fire Emblem also. I believe. Yeah, I think so. So still playing. I play all those mobile games every day. Sign in, do some Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go, and been making some new friends doing that. It's been cool. It's been cool. Trying to get up to level 40. Everybody in chat is like, "Hey, he's finally sending gifts." Yep, I am. I'm sending gifts. Crawler.
Oh, then I haven't opened it in like months, so I probably should open it.
I've noticed.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was a time I was sending you gifts all the time.
I know,
and
we
you
have a
weren't
real
open.
high friend count. If we get all the way, it's like 100,000 XP. So I'm like, hey,
Okay.
friend, come on.
Let's do that.
Let's do this. Okay.
I'll open it.
Okay, sweet. Right now. So don't do it right now. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Like, I still want to play Pokemon so bad. It's like all I think about. I just don't have time, and I want to make sure I'm streaming it. So we'll get back to it. I did pick up Shovel Knight today in the Amiibo. So yeah, and
Mine actually came yesterday early from Best Buy in the mail, so I had them yesterday.
Fun fact, I had it pre-ordered for 2 years.
Crazy.
And then I must have used a card that the expiration date was, so
They usually email you asking you to make sure that's good.
they did, and I was at work, and then I forgot, and the next day it was like, your order's been canceled. I was like,
It was
no,
a year later.
no. So yeah, so I go into Best Buy, and I'm like, hey, I did this with the last set of Pokemon, or the last set of Amiibo also. I pre-ordered 2 full sets. I didn't realize. I forgot that I had the pre-order, so then I pre-ordered them again. So, and it's really a pain for them to do the returns for some reason. I don't know. I was in there for like a half hour. But the manager came out. Shout out to Alicia, because she's awesome. And she's like, what are you doing here? That's what she says as soon as she sees me. And I'm like, hey, I'm buying these Amiibo, but these boxes are crap. Can you go and look for better boxes
Go
for me?
find
She's
me
like,
new boxes.
of course, so she brings me all the boxes. She's like, pick the ones you want the best. So they're real good to me there. Shout out to
So speaking of Best Buy, I had to pour one out this week because my Gamer Club Unlocked expired.
oh no.
So I went on
over.
So my credit card is primed and ready with what did I get? I got Xenoblade remaster, Metroid Prime 4, Bayo 3, and
They have placeholders for those already?
Yeah, they had placeholders on Best Buy, and then I had forgotten because for some reason I think it wasn't in like the way far out ones. Josh reminded me before the show last week to get Animal Crossing. So I have 4 games already in there that I got my discount with, so that'll be good. That was
Nice.
kind of the send off of it all.
I have 3 of those 4 games with my Gamer Club unlocked still.
You pre-ordered when did
Yep.
yours expire? Like August?
No, October of last
Oh,
year.
okay.
Wow.
Of last year, there's been placeholders there for that long.
Yeah, because Metroid Prime 4
I guess Game Awards
yeah.
last year is when.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
That's crazy.
yep. Yeah, crazy. Crazy indeed. Okay, we got a lot of news, so here we go. Crawler, take it away while I open up the dock.
Sorry, you cut out. What?
Oh, take it away while I open up the dock.
Okay. So Indie World Direct was today at 10 a.m. Pacific. If you missed it, you can check the show notes or just go to Nintendo's YouTube page. They have the full thing there, and I think most of the individual trailers broken out separately. Some, I think I was just looking, I didn't see any of them on the ones I was looking for, so you might have to watch the whole Direct, but it's 20 minutes, not very long. Also, if you just want to recap it, I have Wario 64's live tweet feed, which shows all the games and when they're coming out and all that kind of stuff. But kicking it off, the first thing out was Sports Story, which is a follow-up to Golf Story, and that game is coming out mid. You'll notice a trend here. The game is coming out
baby. Sucked in.
mid 2020 is when the game's coming out, so we don't know exactly when. But
It's kind
you
of
get to play more than
disappointed
golf
everything was
this time.
2020, honestly.
Yeah, everything was just like sometime in 2020. That's what it's going to be, except for like 2 games that came out today.
That joke just fell so flat. Like, we only have a few days left in 2019. So, that's why.
Okay.
That's...
The follow-up also fell completely flat there. Crawler's reaction. Okay.
Okay. I was trying to make notes today, and they're trying to crack me up as I'm doing this and everything. So.
And not succeeding. Let us.
I was.
We were not succeeding.
Laser focused. Crawler's coming at the focus.
I was drinking 2 drinks at the same time. We tried everything. Nothing.
I didn't have you guys up on screen, so you guys were minimized. So that probably made it easier.
Chat just revoked my joke making privileges, so that happened.
Hey, somebody was Pudding was telling dad jokes today in Discord.
Oh man.
I know.
Man, speaking of dad jokes, I always knock on the fridge before I open it in case the salad is dressing. They can't hear head shakes.
Just signing off.
They can hear silence. They can hear silence though.
Gosh. So sports story.
Yeah,
Let's
sports
talk
story.
about
What do you,
that for a
what do you
second.
think? I think this is one of the bigger ones that they showed off today.
Golf story. When that one dropped, I mean that was indie game of the year potential. I think sports story, you know, to go further into that, having more sports, having more story. I know that is silly now that I say it out loud because I'm just repeating their name. I don't know what's not to love. That game was charming and funny, and the mechanics were pretty fun too. So
It has cricket.
it does.
Does it
It
have
has a bunch
cricket?
of weird sports now.
It's got it's got baseball where you can hit a cinder block.
And a
Yeah, it's got
toaster.
volleyball where you can kick the ball.
Yeah, that's Brazilian style. That's how they play in Brazil.
Was this Brazilian style in the game? Because I just saw a quick little blip of it.
I don't know. I think it's a lot of different sport mashups because
Yeah.
there's one where they lob you a soccer ball and you hit it with a baseball bat into the net. So
You gotta know what a crumpet is to play cricket. Ninja Turtles.
Jeez.
but yeah, like going back to original Golf Story, I think they developed it on. Originally developed it for Wii U and then transitioned when the Switch got announced, and then that just became like kind of a darling game on. It was kind of just the darling of what was that 2017?
Yeah, that was launch year, right? I think
I believe so.
Late in launch year. Near the
I
end
hope
of it.
that
But yeah.
I hope they toned down HD Rumble in Sports Story. Because
Oh, I thought it was cool. in
Golf Story is one of those games you play handheld, and it just like it the contact of the Joy-Con attached to the Switch just makes such a loud noise with the HD Rumble that they.
That was before my Joy-Con broke from Donkey Kong Country or Donkey Kong, whatever Donkey Kong it was that broke my Switch.
Yeah.
Tropical freeze.
So yeah, tropical freeze, right? Yeah, when the plane crashed, it literally rumbled something out of place. So, yeah, there you are.
But yeah, it looks good.
Streets of Rage 4 coming at ya.
It looks super polished. I was impressed by the graphics that I was seeing. It just looks like a good brawler beat 'em up.
I'm just gonna say I hate the way it looks.
Oh,
Really?
Yes.
You guys should duke it out.
No, it's okay if we have differing opinions. I just
What?
miss like
This is the internet.
make these things pixel art, you know?
Maybe they'll have a Mario and Sonic at the Olympic style where they can turn it back in time.
Oh my gosh! Now chat's saying, "Okay, boomer," because wow. I'm sorry. I don't like my games to look like Flash games. I'm sorry.
I mean, I think the art style could be cool, but we have to see it actually play out. It's hard to say. I mean, it's definitely more modern, definitely, but I could see why you wouldn't like it because it looks more like an anime, and you're not a fan of that.
Well, if it was a little more, I don't know. There's just something about it. Like I could watch cutscenes that look like that because it would look like a cartoon, like kind of cell shaded things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I always feel with those style of like I think what it is the disconnect comes between the stage and the character, and it's usually that it doesn't seem to have a good like mesh for some reason. It just doesn't.
It doesn't. The character models don't stand out enough for you. Is that what you're saying?
Or they stand out too much.
Yeah, I think it's the opposite. The backgrounds are all kind of flat, and then the characters are
Yeah. So, I don't know.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see how this
I'm still
Ends
gonna
up-
try the game. I mean, it's a brawler, you know.
Yep.
I just don't. It's not my favorite art style. That's it.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's it. But what is it? Adam? Was it Adam Hunter? Was that his name? Do you guys remember from the?
I think that sounds somewhat familiar. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
Let's
he's
go with that.
I guess he's coming back. I saw Ash from Game Explain tweeting that he was excited he was coming back. So I think it's Adam, but I don't remember the last name for sure. So, yeah, cool. Next up, I don't go through these real quick. If there's anything that jumped out at you, just
Well, this one's different. So this is Gleamlight was next. It's out early 2020. Stated specifically in the trailer that the game is not going to have any UI. This is like an exploratory 2D kind of game.
Sounds like a Destinot game.
Yeah,
He's
I mean,
gonna be all over this game.
it could be. I saw like a still of it. Looking at it, like one of the bushes kind of looked like Hollow Knight kind of art style a little bit. Just the art style of that bush. I don't know if necessarily the game doesn't look that way, but that kind of with Hollow Knight, you don't have a compass or a map on certain things unless you have the charm. So that kind of adds to that. There is a UI with Hollow Knight, but this could be interesting. I'm sure it was. The Discord wasn't as on fire today as it normally is for something like this, but this, I think you specifically mentioned this, didn't you? Or was that somebody else that said, I wonder how the game developers are going to guide you through the game with no UI. So
I didn't, but that is a question because I'm not sure what they're going to do without the interface. So it must be the art style and the directions kind of self-explanatory, and it forces you down a right path and makes you learn things the old-fashioned way, like Mario did originally, with forcing you to jump over your first running into it and dying and then realizing that's probably not the way to handle it, so then you jump next time. And
the most lethal Goomba in the game.
so
he gets lots of kills.
He does.
Yeah, I think it could be interesting.
Yeah, the stained glass and everything looked pretty cool. And it kept saying you are the sword. Is that what it kept saying in the?
That's what it kept saying, and I don't know necessarily what that means because you are a character, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe you're not the character. Maybe you are the sword, and the character's irrelevant.
It looked like the little magician guy from He-Man. I mean, that's kind of okay, Boomer. I know that's what they're gonna say.
I didn't think you were allowed to watch He-Man because it had magic.
Well, I saw I sometimes would sneak it.
He saw a commercial.
Yeah, there was the toys. I wasn't allowed to touch those either. I definitely would have turned into a wizard. Come on, Mom. I want to just be a wizard.
So coming up next was Bacon Switch, which is out summer of 2020. It kind of looks somewhat similar to Overcooked. It's a 4-person. I think it to be more action adventure versus like the Overcooked arena. Is there? So this I think has more. I think you progress through the level a little bit, but you're trying to collect little dough pieces to throw in an oven and bake before something. It looks very odd, but it's very food centric, is what kind of the trailer of the developers before it was shown off. We're talking about, and obviously bake and switch. But yeah, it looks like a interesting 4-person. You can play. I think they said you can play co-op or online, so it might be a fun party kind of game to play.
There you go.
Super Smash or Super Mash? Which is it?
It's Mash.
Yeah. Did I add an extra S in there?
Mash.
Okay.
I think a lot of people did.
I thought it was Super Mash, and I was like, why are we calling it Smash?
Yep.
It's going to get confusing.
I typed it quick.
This game looked interesting, combined 2 types of games to create something unique. The dev held up a code that said, hey, this is my favorite mashup. I mean, hearing the idea of the game, I was like, this is not for me. Then watching it and
The trailer, you sold it, yeah.
Yeah, the trailer did sell it. Like seeing some of the JRPG mixed with side scroller, things like that, I was like, okay, you have my attention.
You got vertical bullet hell games and turn-based RPGs and all sorts of crazy stuff, and like top-down 2D RPG style like overworld map stuff, and it looks like this will be something to create a Discord channel and just let people post what they've been playing or ways to find. I'm sure Reddits and other things will really come alive with this kind of game. It's out on the Epic Store as of yesterday.
I'm guessing with this, there's a finite amount of combinations you can make. You know, but if you do platformer JRPG, that's probably going to get you something different than JRPG platformer, right? So there's going to be a lot of options, and I like that they also pitched like, are you making the next big hit or the next big flop?
Yeah.
So some of the games in there are going to intentionally be bad, and that could be funny and fun as well. So,
and I think these all might be kind of like postage stamp size experiences. Like, it's not going to be full-fledged. Like,
oh no, it's Dragon
JRPG.
Quest. It's 80 hours.
80 hours.
Yep.
in each mashup.
Yeah. All I can think about is
the game
the
of the century.
platforming JRPG. Like, your character jumps, hits an enemy in the air, switches to cutscene, you win the battle, but then it's taking your momentum out of your jump and you fall to your death. I'm like, best game design ever.
That's funny.
Ever.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it has a lot of potential to be fun and hilarious, and also bad. Definitely bad, intentionally bad. So it seems cool.
Talos Principle Deluxe Edition dropped today. First-person puzzle game. Gave me some Portal vibes a little bit. Just the aesthetic.
Even carrying around the cube or whatever, it looked Portal-esque there. Yeah, but it's like deflecting lasers and puzzle solving and all sorts of stuff.
Right.
I'm assuming this game has been out on other platforms somewhere if this is the deluxe edition version.
Looked like it might have been out on the GameCube.
I didn't research it, so I'm not 100% sure.
No, I was talking about the graphics.
Oh. Ouch.
Sail Forth, out 2020. It looks like poor man's Sea of Thieves.
Kind of from a high up perspective. You're commanding a whole ship. It's procedurally generated areas to go explore. You can go save stranded pirates or pillage or fight other ships, and you can build up an armada and then command the whole thing. So
yeah, it's more like Snailforth. Am I right, guys?
Sure. Wow. Wow.
Brutal, back to back, brutal.
The graphics look cool though. It kind of looks like Wind Waker, the cell shading. I hope it's
minus the shadows.
I hope it's fun.
I don't know. This might be one of those games. I mean, this and I don't know how much Talos Principle Deluxe is, but like Sailforth might be. I got Pirates Ahoy or something like that. I think for 50 cents once upon a time on the eShop. So it might eventually become one of those games that you get for less than $1 on the eShop just to pop back up there to the top. I don't know.
Man, that's so sad to say that. But what are you gonna do? You know what? You can play Dauntless today for free. It's like a Monster Hunter style game. You can play with 3 others. I played this at E3 on the Switch. I think I played it at PAX also.
What'd you think?
It's good. I mean, it's a little faster paced than Monster Hunter. I think I still prefer Monster Hunter, but I think that's only because I've spent more time with Monster Hunter. From my understanding, there's a lot of people that really love and get into Dauntless. So
yeah, so this is out on PC and PlayStation already. I don't know if it's on Xbox, but you can take your account from those. You can take your account from if you've played previously and bring it over, and then I believe cross save is a thing, and I don't know if cross play is a thing or if it's coming, but that maybe is something that they could be working on. It is on Epic, so Epic Store is known for making that work because we can play Fortnite across all the different platforms. So
gotta love the Unreal Engine. Gotta love it. It scales nicely. But there's also some exclusive content, I believe, for signing in on the Switch.
I think a weapon skin and like an outfit skin, I believe.
Yeah, is it Mario?
No.
Then I'm not interested.
Yeah. But you like Monster Hunter, so I'm sure you'd like this.
Yeah, Dauntless is gonna be cool. I'm gonna need a bigger SD
card.
Yeah.
You missed your opportunity with Black Friday.
Oh shoot! There you go. Murder by Numbers coming out early 2020. Detective Picross type game. Oddworld Stranger's Wrath HD. Out January 2020. Anybody excited for this?
Yeah, maybe 13 years ago. How old's this game? Is this Skyrim? What are they doing here? What are they doing?
Wow.
I don't know.
mean-
You walked around with a crossbow doing something. It
Shooting
looked like
hamsters out of the crossbow. Don't forget.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
It was kind of meh.
it's like an Xbox game, right? It was.
Was it?
Like an OG Xbox.
think
Yeah,
so.
it might have been OG. Yeah, it's
That's-
old. It's
that's-
old. It's been around.
Yeah, that's where I remember Oddworld from.
But hey, Hate's got this next one.
Yeah, buddy. Yo, so I'm predicting this is my indie game 2020. We got Skatebird coming. If anybody doesn't know what Skatebird is, it's literally a little Tweety bird who.
Is there a Tony
skates
Hawk
around.
joke here?
What? No, he's better than Tony Hawk.
Well, it's a bird.
Yeah, you just missed that one over Hate's head.
I know, but Tony, this is not a hawk. This is like a little brown bird.
Two dad
maybe that's
jokes.
maybe that's
One
a
stone.
hidden thing, a hidden character to unlock.
That'd be funny.
I snuck one more in right there.
This
Dad jokes, one stone. Skatebird. Tony Hawk.
this game looks pretty good as a skate game. It looks pretty fun. Animations are all pretty cute. You're playing on a bird. The bird is real size, so it looks like it's playing on a tabletop skate park that somebody made, and the bird is skating around on a tech deck.
Yeah, there was one because I think they even talked like you grind straws and you go up an eraser at some point. So yeah, it's
Are
little
these
cutesy or
plastic
whatever.
straws?
Oh
Yeah,
no, not
killing
plastic.
turtles.
Not plastic.
Killing
They're
turtles.
metal straws now.
Okay.
Well, you do grind them, so yeah, maybe they are metal straws.
Okay. Cool.
It
Saving
looks
the
good.
turtles. Saving the
Looks
turtles.
No one knows what a tech deck is. Dang it. Dang
Yeah,
I hope
that's
people know
true.
what tech deck is. Otherwise,
Fingerboard.
Yeah, there
I
you
mean,
go.
come on, they're tech decks. Everybody knows what a tech deck is. Come on.
Any skateboarding game is welcome. That is definitely true. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat. Skateboard looks sweet. Little parakeet going to town on a skateboard, doing little stalls. Has little nerd glasses on.
like
and
it,
everything.
it flaps his wings when
Yeah.
it jumps a little bit.
Yeah, he does. He does. That
Yeah.
was. It looked good. It looked good. It's a good counterpart to Goose Game. You get the angry,
Oh, for
like
sure.
the mean bird. Then you got the
Which,
happy bird.
side note, if you have not played Goose Game and you have Game Pass, it's coming out. Is it
Next week.
Is it next week?
I don't know
Yeah.
which day they
It's coming out
Game
sometime
Pass
soon.
just said next week.
Yeah, come sometime soon.
Cool.
So if you haven't gotten it yet or didn't have a chance to play it and you have Game Pass, play it there.
Next up, Liberated. Graphic novel, also side-scrolling action, all in one.
Mm-hmm.
Black and white. Your gun says bang every time you shoot it. Like the word comes out, bang.
Yep. But it's interesting because it's like you're reading the graphic novel because it's going panel to panel, kind of
Like
progressing
Comic Zone
through
on
the story.
Genesis, right?
hmm
Yeah, remember that?
I don't remember. I didn't play Genesis that much.
Man, Crawler he just stares at me just like deadpan, just like,
Uh-huh.
shut up. It's a podcast.
Okay,
I'm supposed to
okay,
talk.
Boomer.
I really enjoyed the joke that he just responded with. Okay.
Like Comic Zone, but good. Mid-5 says. There you go. There you go. So yeah, Liberated out 2020. Boyfriend Dungeon. I don't know.
I
want
want to see you stream
one.
this.
What?
I think that's what you got to do.
Me?
You got to date them all, right?
It's a
You're
dungeon
dating your
crawler.
weapons.
It's your kind of game.
No, yeah, I don't know about that.
What? Oh man.
So this is out in 2020. Who knows when?
Wait,
But
using
it's
your weapons that are also single boys to date?
That's what the trailer said. Your weapon is this boyfriend that you can have, apparently.
Do you get to like swing him like Hulk and Loki? Just like what's going on here?
I
I'm
don't
very
know. You gotta
intrigued
watch the
all of a
trailer.
sudden. I just heard the name when I was watching it. I was like, Boyfriend Dungeon. This does not sound like a kid game. That's for sure. Dreamscaper,
Paper.
early 2020.
Yep. This one looked interesting. It's so they talked about different styles of combat, including brawler, top-down shooter, dungeon crawler. That's what I was really focusing on when you guys were all talking in my ear, and I was trying to listen to the different styles of combat that's going to be. But it's to explore randomized dream dungeons that you create when your outer, like the overworld character falls asleep. So
When you
Could be
type
interesting.
crawler, do you often say in your head, coming at you?
no, but I had to make sure I added ease.
Oh,
That was the problem.
yeah, good call. Good call. Grammarly will pick that up when I go to post
Yep.
it. So good. The Survivalists, set in the Escapist universe, local or online co-op to build and survive on the island. So it's like Fortnite before it was, back in the day.
Have you played any of the Escapists? Like I've played one for a little bit, I think, on Xbox a while back, and they're fun.
I have them on my wish list or whatever on Switch, but I think they were a Twitch game once upon to claim for free. I might have one of them. I don't know, but
They're
yeah,
fun.
they look interesting to play because I think you can play them with other people to escape out of prison, right? Isn't that what
I
you
didn't
do?
play with anyone. I have no idea. I never made it out of prison. I did not escape, but I had fun running around trying, and yeah, I mean it was good. I think the Survivalist has potential to be pretty fun.
Best part of this trailer, you can train monkeys on the island to do work for you, and you throw bananas at them. Look pretty fun.
Yeah, and like 10 of them at once. Or
A bunch of
something,
them.
you know?
You're
It's
like walking around with this horde of monkeys.
Yeah, you're just throwing bananas in all directions like a
Yep.
desert ninja or something. I don't even know. So last up was Axiom Verge 2, not coming out till fall 2020. I was like, wow, this is not an E3 announcement. So kind of
This will
cool.
be probably playable at E3 though.
Yeah, the thing that was a little strange is like that's so far out. Like, are we
very far.
like, what's happening with the? Is there going to be a shortage of quality indies in 2020? Is that why we're going so far out, or do they just want to? Have
I'm trying to
something
think how
surprise
many of the indies from the last indie direct have we had come out? Usually they don't like to spread out too far. This is one of the furthest out indie directs I feel like we've had of just, and it's a lot of vague dates as well.
Yeah. The one game we haven't seen is that like where you play drums and there's zombies chasing your car.
Yeah,
Kick-
that's a Josh game too.
That's a total
Yeah, and
Josh
I
game.
think
I've
that's
been-
coming everywhere, and I think that might actually be coming into Game Pass. I think launching into Game Pass, but it's like drum kick heroes or something like that.
Yeah, it was supposed to be out in August. So where
Yeah.
are you? Where are you?
You know what else is supposed to be out this month that I haven't seen anything? Skater XL. Where's my Skater XL? That's supposed to be December 2019.
Skatebird, baby. Skatebird.
Well,
Yeah.
that's not till sometime 2020. So
We got three more weeks of December left. You never know.
Double Kick
Yeah.
Heroes.
Double kick heroes.
Yeah, the song that they used in that trailer for the Switch, so good. So good. That singer, though, the band he actually plays in doesn't play that style of music. I was so sad by that. He plays a different style because he's got the chops. He's got the chops. Good stuff. So, anyway.
But Axiom Verge is a follow-up to a game that many regard as like one of the best 2D Metroidvania games, if you are a fan of 2D Metroid games. So it's got a bumpin' soundtrack. So check it out if you haven't already. It's I think it was free on Epic once upon a time, but not anymore.
I have the
but, yeah.
special edition.
I do too, and I haven't played it. I need to play it. But like seeing this, like I have Golf Story that I haven't finished that I want to like go back and finish now, and I have Axiom Verge that I just need to like sit down and focus on and play because I have it and I want to play it.
There you go. There you go. Okay. This was one of the biggest surprises of the year. MLB The Show. Going multi-platform. And both Nintendo and Xbox kind of tweeted some stuff. Nintendo just put a baseball right above...
So what I've listened to the last 24 hours now, because I think that's about what it's been.
Yeah.
Are people taking those two quote tweets as gospel? Like I'm taking that with a grain of salt. That Xbox, yes, I give that as a granted thing. Same kind of architecture on the device that's going to be coming out next year with Scarlet and PS5. But do we think Nintendo is going to get a version of the show?
Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball, The Show.
I have to assume we're going to get some version of MLB The Show. I don't know if it's going to be on par, same as the other consoles, but I have to assume we're going to get a scaled down version at the very least.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to think that Sony San Diego would take better care of their IP than
RBI.
EA does with like FIFA, because FIFA on Switch is a joke, and a lot of outlets this year were like, "Don't waste your money on FIFA 20 because it's the exact same as FIFA 19." I would hope that they would, even if they have to dumb down features, if you don't have like career mode or some of those other things, that they at least take the care to build it like
They have
individually for the
show
Switch.
on Vita, so
That's true, but Vita could play PS3 remote play though.
right. So at the very least, whatever team did that might be able to pump out something. I mean, we don't know for sure, but I suspect we'll get some version of MLB The Show, right? I mean,
Well, you never know. I think I saw it was in a tweet, so I don't know if it was photoshopped or not, but I think something about the PlayStation store in China was selling Switches. Because I mean, the Switch just launched in China, like we were talking about. That's I think today.
With
But,
one game in the eShop.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if it's interesting. I'm wondering if this was more Sony realizing that they had the market cornered with baseball, and they were happy with selling as many PlayStation 4s as they can, and next year 2021. This says as early as 2021. I don't know if it means the version or if it means next, like in 2 years. But
My understanding, it was the contract between MLB and Sony. They were renewing their contract, and it's just no longer going to be exclusive, is my understanding of it.
But this, I mean, it's also not a bad business decision by Sony as well, because they're going to be losing what is 100 million unit market share in the PlayStation 4, and moving to sell to both, at least what I would think would be a guarantee slam dunk of it being on Scarlet and PS5. Anyone that adopts those new systems, they can get their baseball game if they want it, and they don't have to rely on a small user base with PS5. I don't know if Sony has a history of making MLB The Show like EA does for Madden at cross-generation years, but that might be something that they do as well.
It's interesting play right off the bat with the two new systems, because they'll have the smaller install base, things like that. So,
Yeah.
They can just get more of the game out there. But yeah, pretty crazy to see. Like, the internet was kind of a buzz with this one, like. And I have my notifications on for Nintendo when they tweet, so I was like, a baseball? What is this? Like. And then when I saw MLB, I was like, no way, MLB The Show. I was like, are you serious? So, pretty cool. Tetris 99 gets an update out today. Adds team battle mode. Join one of 4 teams to battle the other 3 teams to be the last team standing. New options for different button configurations, user emblems, and an option to redeem 4 themes from past Maximus Cups events. What is this?
Yeah,
mean?
so I don't. How many events have there been? I think there's been more than 4 events, so I don't know if these are going to be select.
It's the 10th one.
Yeah, so I don't know what select events these are going to be, but hopefully if you missed out on like classic Game Boy, that's included or something like that. So,
yeah.
Or maybe it's just a token if you've been pretty good about going. I have it updated. I haven't logged into it yet, but I'm wondering if like maybe you missed one, and this will give you an option. Like it's non-exclusive to one thing. If you missed one, you can go back and claim it or something like that. That would be cool.
Yeah. Real.
But I don't know what exactly. Don't take I haven't played it yet, so.
Because I missed like Fire Emblem, and I missed a few of them. So I think I missed Splatoon even. I think.
Yeah. So that's your homework. You go report back to us what you can claim, what you can't.
Homework? I just show up and talk. What are you talking about?
I gave you homework last week, and I had to put it up on Discord today.
I know. I'm so bad.
I'm the mean teacher assigning Josh homework.
It's not in the notes, but today Grid Autosports announced multiplayer's coming early 2020 to that game. I already have been telling everybody that's the best racing sim on the Switch. It's a fantastic game. The only thing it was missing was multiplayer. For a $35 port, it's the best port I've ever seen on the Switch. And for them to throw in multiplayer, that's crazy. And so don't sleep on it.
There you go. There you go. Cubic Games is giving away 10 games for free to anyone that owns at least one of their games before 12/15. Follow the link that we have in the show notes to claim your free games.
Yeah, so I saw this today. It kind of just sneaked under the radar that Wario64 tweeted this out. But like, if you own One Strike, or I'm assuming any of these other games as well, Robonauts, Geki Yaba, I don't know what all some of these are, but they're free games. There's a mystery game that's coming out on the 24th. So these are timed unlocks. You have from now until the 15th to claim Robonauts if you've purchased one of these games, and then you have to come back each day to claim. I was able to claim mine on my phone through the eShop there, in like opening through the Twitter link. So it's easy enough to do. Just make sure you're paying attention to it. But yeah, we have a link in the show notes, and I might make sure I get this posted in Discord as well and pin it somewhere so you guys can see it. But yeah, free games are free games. One Strike is fun little like short party game to play, where one strike from Samurai is the premise of the fighting game. It's pretty fun. So that's coming on December 18th. So if you don't have that one, stay tuned and check it out.
It's like Soul Calibur without the health bar.
Yep.
More or less. All right. Hey, let's get to the talking points.
Here we go!
Game Awards this Thursday. What will we see as a surprise announcement? What are we going to see? Eric, you love to go first on these talking points.
Are we talking realistic or
do one
big,
realistic?
bold?
Give me a left field first.
Left field, a new Super Mario game of some sort, whether it be a remake of Sunshine or Odyssey 2. I think that's my bold, big surprise announcement.
That big at Game Awards?
Yeah, I think so. I think it could.
Well, if it's a remake like New Super Mario Bros. U, that came out in January. Weren't we talking that 3D World was going to kind of be our January pick if they were to do something?
If we had a direct with some news.
Yeah.
But maybe this is their direct.
Maybe, you know what? I changed my answer. I think their big surprise announcement's going to be a Nintendo Direct coming. And so for my actual, I think I don't think we're going to see Metroid. I think Bayonetta seems more likely to me. Actual, maybe a clip of Bayonetta, or probably not gameplay footage yet, but some cinematic trailer of it.
Metroid is a long ways out still.
Yeah.
Crawler, what do you got?
I was kind of hoping for this today, but not seeing it today makes me feel like we might see it here. Team Cherry has gotten big enough, I think, with what they've done with Hollow Knight, that we might see Silksong get possibly a release date. It was playable at E3, and I think it was playable at PAX Australia and some other places that they took the game. So there's at least a build out there that includes some portion of the game that's playable. So I'm hoping that is coming along far enough that we can see a release date for that. So Silksong is my pick.
Cool. You got anything out in left field?
I'm kind of. I think another layup is a Smash character. I think that's kind of everyone's. But I would be. I don't know how left field this is, but I would hope that, like, what we've kind of talked about with the Let's Go series, that they maybe let us know that they're working on what was next. X, is it X and Y, or what was after Red and Blue? Silver and
Yellow.
Gold. Well, I know Yellow. Yellow was Silver and Gold, I think, was the next one after.
You're gonna get roasted for saying X and Y because even I know that was a 3DS title. So
I don't
Good night.
know. I stopped. I have.
that's Crawler
like
with
I
no E.
Wasn't it
17
Emerald after? When was Emerald?
Now you're gonna get roasted. I don't know.
Don't-
I think it was gold and silver were.
I
were
refuse
after
to even
Red and Blue.
speak on these matters because
That was Game Boy Advance. That's right.
But I want to play the Let's Go games in that like those. I stopped playing after Red and Blue really.
I mean,
and
the
so I'd like to
Pokeballs-
see those.
Worthless without another Let's Go, and they've already got that cool.
I bought another one
controller.
for $20 on Black Friday.
I mean, it's a cool little thing, you know. So at the very least, update the new Pokemon to let us play with it or something.
You can put a Pokemon in it and go take it for a walk.
That's neat. That's great. or as Crawler would say, okay.
Okay.
I just want to play with it again. I mean, I don't even have it, but it was a cool concept, and it's not cheap. So let's get people their money's worth.
Gold and Silver was after Blue and Red,
Emerald
and
was
Emerald
after
was
Gold and
after
Silver.
Gold and Silver.
Oh, we're getting a full rundown here.
Oh wow!
Red, blue, yellow, silver, gold, crystal, ruby, sapphire, emerald, diamond, pearl,
Hey, at
platinum.
least I was right about yellow.
You were, but let's go is a remake of Red, Blue, and Yellow. It's all the same game.
Tell that to Pikachu.
Okay.
Anyhow, so that's the big surprise announcement is a Let's Go style.
I don't know. That's kind of my left field, I guess. I don't know. I don't
Okay.
think it was going to happen right now, but we'll see.
Josh, what do you got?
Mario Golf.
That'd be good.
That would be very good. Next year would be awesome if they did golf and strikers. That would be awesome.
Yeah, Mario Golf or baseball or whatever. Just
Yeah.
get that Mario Sports title, you know. Way out of left field, Reggie comes out and announces himself in Smash.
That'd be awesome.
I think he did confirm he's going, and
Yeah.
is going to be there.
Jeff
so.
said he's going to be there.
Yeah.
And Destinaut or Midfi in the chat said in typical fashion he's going to wear a Metroid shirt and no one's ever going to talk about Metroid, and that's absolutely what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's very, very unlikely we see anything from Metroid for quite a while. There's the potential we can see a little bit about Breath of the Wild 2, possibly.
Mhm.
That's very, very, very possible. My guess, Platinum's probably going to show a little bit of Bayonetta 3, maybe. You know, I don't
So I feel like the Game Awards, the stage and the platform of it is you bring your very best. You know, it's not a Nintendo Direct where you can throw fluff out there. This is world premiere for potential Game of the Year type games.
Yeah, and I mean, in the past, they've just thrown up logos and
Right.
created hype off that. So, I mean, and that's big enough to say we're bringing back this IP or...
That's why
or
I feel like
anything
we're
else.
going to get a Mario announcement or something big. You know, it very well could be just a little bit more Zelda 2 or Breath of the Wild 2. That would be also big. Everybody loves that, right? So
Delmonic says, remember Funky Mode? Grade 8 reveal right there. Great.
Was Funky Mode revealed at I did not say that word. Don't worry. I did not say it. I said funky.
I don't know if Funky Mode was revealed at the Game Awards or not. Was it?
I don't know.
Wow.
Calm down. Calm
Kids do
down.
not say that word if you heard it.
It's an adult show here.
Yeah, I'll get tweets about this.
We're the official, unofficial Nintendo podcast.
Jeez. Yeah. I mean, there's the other. I mean, maybe we see not just a character in Smash. Maybe we see some of the next season of maybe they tease something. Maybe it's a PlayStation logo and an Xbox logo. Maybe the three, the three heads come out and.
Yeah, that was really cool last year when they did that.
It was. So it should be a fun show. Should be good. Is there anything in the Discord you wanted to pull up?
Yeah, I mean, so Anytizer and Pudding were talking about Zelda remakes or like Oracle of Seasons, Oracle of Ages. I think that got a lot of traction right around the release of Link's Awakening.
Yep.
Just in that engine, that style, redo it and get those games out there that are. I think they're kind of stuck on Wii U eShop right now and GBA. So get those out there for more people to play, which is kind of what happened with Link's Awakening.
If Nintendo wants to steal the show, all they got to do is put up a checkered flag and hear a Mario Kart engine rev a little bit.
Mario Kart 9?
And then pull it out. That's it.
Let's say, how many years has it been now since 8 on Wii U? Yeah, let's say.
Long time. If Plumber
It's
were
been
here,
a bit.
he'll listen later, but he'll say ARMS too. That's what Plumber would want. Shout out to my boy. So.
The Eternal Master Chief Collection on Switch.
Oh my gosh! Don't mess with my heart.
Side note: I did see somebody with Homebrew running the Xbox XCloud app through Homebrew on Switch, playing MCC. So,
oh my gosh, that's goals right there. Yeah. That is goals. Is that gonna do it for Discord?
Yeah, I think it kind of turned into a discussion very quickly as opposed to ideas. So, but yeah.
To remedy that, if you post I'll give you access. I think you have access to the Reddit. If you post in the Reddit.
Yeah, I do.
And then share that link, it keeps the noise down a little bit from people talking. So at least you can see what each comment was. And if somebody actually just writes a blog post, no fingers pointed at me, we can use that comment section as well. So
yep,
that's a thing. But hey, let's wrap this thing up. All right, Eric, where can people find you?
You will find me on Discord, n64josh.com/Discord. It's where all the cool people hang out. It's the best people I've ever known in my entire life, all in one place. So do come there at 80 with an X. Also on Twitter and numerous other places.
Stay tuned later this week for doggo picks.
Yeah, getting another dog. We're making the jump. Things worked out. She's beautiful. Her name's Sapphire, and I'm going to flood the world with her photos.
Rad. Crawler, where can we find you?
Same place, hanging out in Discord, n64josh.com/Discord. Dauntless is downloaded for me, ready to go. So hit me up, teach me how to Monster Hunter, because I don't know how to play those games very well. So yeah, come at me in Discord and tell me you want to play.
Don't hit your teammates. That's the important thing. Don't do it. Guys, you can follow me on Twitter at N64Josh. I'm currently doing a giveaway of Jedi The Fallen Order, and I think either starting tomorrow or Thursday, or no, either tomorrow or Thursday, I will be doing a giveaway of a Nintendo Switch game of your choice. So you'll get to choose. So just stay tuned to my Twitter for that. Take a second and go follow me. I'm less than 500 away from 10K on Twitter, and I would love it if I could finish out the decade with 10K. So I believe in you guys. I believe in you. That's only just a small fraction of you guys that listen. Go click that follow button. I really appreciate it. All right. But yeah, I am giving away the Fallen Order 2, another copy, and that's your console of choice as well. So
I want it on Switch.
Well, that's too bad. I can get you the Jedi Academy if you want.
Ooh, okay. We're good.
We're not
Hard
friends
pass.
anymore. Yeah, got it. Guys, you can follow the show at NPowercast. You want to email us, npc at n64josh.com. Show notes will be at n64josh.com/npc246. audibletrial.com/npc. Get your free book. OPC. You guys want to save $10 at checkout? n64josh.com/OPC. They're a sponsor of this show. Patreon.com/n64josh. You want to help support the content I create? n64josh.com/store. That's where you can buy some N64Josh merch. All right. We do have the Facebook group, n64josh.com/Facebook group. We'd love it if you guys hang out wherever you want. Just come hang out, talk to us. We love you. Thank you guys for everything. We will see you in the next episode. Bye now. Someone said your hat looks like an orange peel.
Okay.
If you listen all the way to the end, please tweet at us and let us know. We don't know if you do or not. So, thanks, guys. Thanks.
Hashtag orange peel.
Bye now.